What we wanted to talk about today is how social and how new tools are blending and changing the industry. And Amy, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how new tools have changed your work as a journalist.
A lot of conversations going on about what we're doing, which is engaging our customer, our audience, our users. And the experience of actually doing that live in a broadcast, whether you were doing it through this amazing two-way video chat, or whether you're doing it through the one-way live stream, or even through a chat, even a text chat can still be powerful. But that experience of anchoring and seeing audience reaction, almost having your own little mini focus group and feedback machine right in the room with you is really powerful.
You know, you have your producer in one side, but yet you have the hangout in the other. So when you're reading the news stories, you're hearing automatically in real time the audience's reaction. So no longer do you do a news story and then go back to the newsroom or check your social media and see what people have texted you about how they feel. You are hearing their reaction in real time, able to talk with them during the sound bites and commercials.
So you get to feel the audience react, and so these guys get to do that now, and that gives us a chance to move much more quickly.
Not only are we using it to connect with viewers behind the scenes of a newscast, and also on the air as well by bringing in people live to do interviews, but you have the ability to find individuals in the aftermath of a breaking news event that's far off in Norway or in Pakistan or something like that. We have the ability through the globality of this Google Plus platform not only to interview them, but to find these individuals. And what this is essentially what's called a virtual front porch. And newscasters are turning the lights on their virtual front porches.
I think it's a very important time for us to be really transparent and bringing people into our process, because I think they will start to see the value in true journalism when they understand what we actually do.
TV news is so much alike everywhere you go. It's sort of this McDonald'sification of news, that you can buy a McDonald's hamburger in Newark or Los Angeles and it tastes the same, and so does the newscast that you look at both places. They're very, very similar. And so we put on, with UNews, something that looked completely different.
We have an on-air hangout. We broadcast to everyone on the web, but they just instantly have this different demeanor when they come and sit down here. It's very casual, very informal. They have fun. They love interacting.
We have to make some celebs get up. Ice Cube told his people that he would not. They were like, okay, it's time to go. He was like, nah, you down there. You had a question. You go ahead. He would not get up. It was great.
We've had some disastrous newscasts. It's a fairly new show. And I've had some Jessica Savage moments, and people get to see that during the newscast when everything's falling apart, and they love that. They love that. It's like a train wreck. People come back, and so we have a tradition now that if we have a great newscast, one of the editors who does a dance in our 5 minutes, with 5 minutes left in the show. It's been a bad newscast, no dance, and people come to see that dance.
We've had some students who've been working on some research for their capstone course.
Yeah, so I think the most interesting data we collected was from the participants. This shocked me. To discuss an issue was not even selected. No one said that the reason that they come in is to discuss an issue. What do you see as the biggest obstacle for Google Plus viewers? And it's that people do not use the Google Plus platform enough. That's just, the fact is, it's still new. People know how to use Twitter, people know how to use Facebook, but they don't know how to use Google Plus. So we decided that part of our job was going to be to go out and train the public. And so we put together training materials, including a flow chart, which I'll show you later, and a video tutorial, which is extremely easy. And it just shows step by step how to log on to Google Plus, how basically to do it. It's really, really simple. It's just that people don't have the resources, or no one's told them how to do it yet. So we called libraries and asked them, do you guys have a webcam in your library? If not, do you want one? We'll come set it up for you. And they were really open to that. They even got really excited. They said, you know, the librarian's like, do I need to open early now that you're at noon? And and you know, it was just really, really helpful for them to just have somebody there.
I mean, that's why we're educating. For broadcast, it's a fabulous tool that we can use that nobody else has. And so we'll use it, and we'll continue to advocate and encourage.
Television news has always been all things to all people and as broad a distribution as possible. And so it makes it difficult for stations, and Jen's in charge of this for us, to say, oh, this Pinterest thing is big now. We have to spend some more time there, and who knows what the next one will be. And so there's only so much resources to go around to feed all of those things.
Because it is more work, but it adds so much more to the news gathering process and to connecting with your viewers. And I would just say be persistent in all of that, and be open to learning all of this, because it does make you a better journalist, ultimately. It's time to go to school.
Thanks for joining us. And I know Maria and Chaka need to go too. Do you guys have any parting words as well?
Yeah, we're just going to go. I just want to echo what Stephanie said, and yeah, just be persistent and keep working at it. This is really, really an exciting time for us. I want to thank Sarah and everyone at KOMU for really spearheading this movement and the presence on G+, for learning from you guys as well. And you know, gone are the days where you just wear one hat. You've got several hats on, and it's fun, exciting, and just keep at it, you guys.
And for me personally, like Dave Chappelle said, I'm somewhat of a habitual dissenter. So buck tradition,
Yes.
uh, be awesome. Don't let anybody stand in your way. Do your thing. Do it on your own if you have to.
Yeah. Okay, we got to go. Bye, guys.
Thanks, you guys.
So yeah, thank you very much.